very close to each other. You guys who are all behind on this side of the wall, on the right side of the wall, you guys notice this. Hold on a second.
Oh,
lovely.
yeah.
Little goddamn familiar of some type.
Yeah, and it's actually, I'm set up perfectly for this.
Ooh, I didn't think about the familiar.
It's a mage. Every mage has a damn
I know.
familiar.
Yeah,
That's
Not all of
except
us.
Salil and Genie.
you guys should have a
'Cause
familiar.
they hate people.
They're
I might
amazing.
soon.
No,
if I can
Salil,
sneak
Salil's
off with this
familiar.
little body
No.
here.
Salil's familiar is his book.
Exactly. My,
And
my
a living book. I want a familiar. Wait, summon familiar and then give him to me. I'll take him.
Well, it's kind of tied magically to you, which
Yeah.
I should have made my character to only learn one spell. Like, forget botany. He just like he just wants a friend. Like, he just wants a familiar.
flowers are your friends. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Get a Venus flytrap.
Oh, good idea. I'm gonna grow one of those when I get home.
Okay, so what you guys see for just a moment is you see... let's see if I can move this here.
kill it. Wait a minute. Just kill it in general.
A stamp.
You see some little creature materialize, probably even smaller than that.
Oh, and it's on our side. What a dumbass.
Do I notice it too?
Dude, you're fighting on
No,
your side.
I said anybody on this side.
Yeah,
okay.
So he materializes for a
Don't worry,
moment.
Dom, I got this.
And you
Can
can
we just start
actually
stomping the ground where it's at? Because that'd be awesome.
you can actually see him, but he's flying. He's currently
yeah,
hovering
that's
in the
problem
air.
with the little freaking imps.
He's hovering in the air for a minute.
Alright,
Yeah.
if anyone has a fly swatter. I've got a stick that can count.
It's called an arrow, Salil, and it's about to go off literally in 6 seconds.
Okay, that gives Stomdor is up next.
Okay, after Dom, apparently.
So basically, I'm gonna flank around behind him and do the same thing, thinking that there's invisible something in front of me. I'm gonna like have my axe out in front while moving around.
That was probably the familiar.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
but
go
I
ahead
don't
and-
know. I don't know though.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's right.
Yeah,
that's
you have
right.
no idea. He has no idea. Okay, so you move around. So go ahead and move your figure the way you
So
want to.
basically, I go like that just to flank.
Okay, so go ahead and move your figure there. You don't hit anything on the way.
Yep.
All right.
And take a swing at him.
Okay.
First one.
That's definitely a hit.
Oh,
Nice.
Wow.
16 damage.
Okay. So you bash the hell out of him. You know, blood pours out of every wound. Now, as you hit him, there is this roll of thunder that goes around him, and lightning sort of flashes up his robe and travels up your axe into your arm. Make a Constitution saving throw for me, please.
Wow.
We got this.
I knew it.
That's kind of impressive.
Yeah, plus
Bastard mages. We have found no mage loot.
15.
Try not to ruin his robes too much.
So you actually only take 2 points of damage, thunder damage from that. But it sort of rocks. It's sort of like you know the bat, like you hit the the baseball bat or whatever, or like the cricket bat hits something and it's like you're like on a cold night.
Don't get any stains on those robes.
So he does that, and he but you could see he sort of staggers backwards, and this time he doesn't seem to have any witty rejoinders. He just looks like really incredibly, just sort of like so he seems pretty upset.
So
And,
yeah, I'm just gonna swing again. Second
okay.
attack. Ah.
But apparently you're still thinking about that. You're like, ow, 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 and you swing wildly and miss. Critically miss and cut down the orc child behind you. No, I'm just kidding. So you do that. Okay, Cade, you are up and you see
Yeah,
this
literally,
little flittering
the
thing.
instant that frickin' thing appears, the dagger leaves my hand, hopefully intersecting its throat.
Okay, so you're throwing a dagger at it. Now, you were attacking at disadvantage for several reasons. It's very small. It just popped out of the air in front of you. You obviously were already thinking about a firewall, not an invisible creature by its left shoulder. So you can make the attack. You can have it, but it is going to be at disadvantage.
Well, better than nothing. Let's see. So,
That and the fact you're trying to do this while not hit Genie, by the way.
that's not really.
You're like, whatever.
Wow.
At worst, he might like get hit.
Oh.
Hang on, I gotta roll again though. I gotta do it. They take the lower roll. Is the problem? Oh, that'll work.
Whoa, look at that.
Doesn't matter.
Damn.
Through me.
One pow, that's a hit.
Screw you, little imp.
And keep in mind, because he is within 5 feet of the cleric, I get my sneak attack damage.
Okay.
Nice.
All right, fair enough.
Yep. So
Screw
let's
that
see.
little guy.
Hi, welcome to Sweden, Kalashnikov.
All right, I gotta. Oh, you know what? I use the dagger so little.
Okay,
I gotta fix this. Give me a second. Just give me a second here.
So yeah, it sounds like you're welcoming him to Sweden. which
Welcome
is
to
weird.
Sweden.
Welcome to Sweden, which is where you
Yeah, we're
are.
all in Sweden.
Oh wait, here, nice. Okay, so the D4. Hold on, give me a second. I just got it. So the D4.
D4, because of sneak attack, add 5 D20.
Well, it's not quite that good, but it's good. All right, so this is
What's
this.
close?
Boom. See, that's 7 out of there, and then the 2d6. Hold on. We should do it. Nope. Oh, there it is. Oh, shit. Okay, 7 plus. Hold on, let me see what
I
the.
saw 2 1s.
Ah, all right, so 9. It's still 9 anyways.
9.
That's pretty good.
Okay, so he looks really, really hurt, like really badly hurt. He's like, "Eh!" And he sounds a little bit like the
baby.
guy. Who's the guy? I've used this voice before, except I never remember. The guy who's like the what's the guy that's Jabba the Hutt's little pet? Well, it's like
Salacious Crumb.
Yeah, Salacious Crumb.
Yeah, Salacious Crumb. That's what he sounds like a little bit like.
Ah,
So,
I didn't take him out. Crap.
he looks really, really hurt though. Let me
But
emphasize.
and now
really
we can
hurt.
all see him, right?
Well, yeah, at the moment you can see that
Yeah,
he's really,
that's
really
probably
hurt.
Not gonna stick around.
Okay, that leads us to Fing, who is currently looking at magic missiles that were in his side a moment ago.
Bing,
So
smash it.
I think he would just.
yeah, Fing fairly obviously is just going to turn around and swing. I think pretty obviously at the creature that just hit him.
Do you want me to roll for it?
Oops, sorry. As I start meeting.
Well, the creature that hit him was actually Ginny. So.
Well, that's true. But he's, I suppose that's true.
but
It's
here's
up
the
to
thing,
you as
we've
to whether you
actually
guys
seen
want to
this kind of
attack.
thing
You can either have
before.
him attack Ginny or you could have him attack.
Yeah, I think he would attack the imp because we've seen this actually happened to us before. The exact same
Yeah.
thing happened.
Yeah.
So I think he's smart enough to realize that the imp is the one doing it, and I think he'd attack the imp myself. He's not.
I'd think he'd sacred flame it, but that would be.
Let's not go crazy.
Well, it's up to you guys. If you think he would attack Ginny, I mean, let me
well,
let me be the list. I mean,
I'm
who am
gonna-
I
I'm gonna
to?
put it to a vote?
Roll it.
We get 50-50 it.
We could let chat decide if he does sacred flame.
God,
or
I
attack.
don't
No,
know.
not
Guess
trying
who's
to roll.
going to get chosen?
Straw poll.
Yeah.
Straw poll it.
Chat observer is not participant. of
Since
this.
this happened where he shot and then the imp appeared, I think it's he's not that crazy. So I would vote for he would go for the imp because, like I said, we've seen this happen before. We know what the imp is doing. It's not Ginny didn't just turn and zap him for no reason. That's why I'm saying he'd go for the imp. Does he have any
Oh, that's okay, Nuno. Thanks for stopping by, man.
blasty spells?
No,
Figure it
sacred
out.
flame is the only one. He can throw javelins as well. That's it. Everything else is kind of like a.
Yeah, but he's just got to step forward and smack it with his
The only spells he's got left, I think he's got a silence left and a dispel magic.
Oh, well then he's swiping. So who wants wait,
Oh,
Don,
roll.
you rolled that wonderful initiative roll for him, didn't you?
Do you want to roll it? Oh, I'll roll it.
Unless someone disagrees, I'm gonna have him attack the imp, and I'll make the roll for it. Okay.
Okay, it's +5.
Plus, jeez, he's almost as good as jeez. All right. Yeah, hold on, I got it. Doink. Do, 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 do. Do. Or whoever did that, that's fine. That works.
15.
Yep.
15 will hit.
And 1d6 plus 3 damage.
Hang on, coming. 6, 3, boom. Okay, and boom, he smites him mightily with a. Oh, that should do it. 8.
And he explodes, basically, just bursts into. And as that happens, somewhere in the distance, somewhere in the dungeon, you hear.
Oh my God, that was Arvik's familiar. That's hilarious.
Somewhere, like you don't know where that was, or who it was, or what,
Wow,
but something somewhere.
that's funny. I mean, out of gameplay, that's funny.
Karma.
So, okay. And as that happens, by the way, Jeannie, you come back to yourself, and then you're like, why did I just like unload a bunch of magic missiles into Fing's side? He's like, I don't. But your mind is your own again.
I must have sneezed. I'm sorry. No. All right. Cool.
Okay.
So,
All
where
right.
are we?
So we are. So it's Jeannie. Who's up?
Did I miss a turn somewhere?
Yeah.
Or is this round just taking like?
This round took a long time.
Oh, actually, wait a
Just
second. Wait a
on
second.
second round.
I wouldn't have done anything. I'm stuck behind.
No,
a wall
no.
of fire.
No, I'm sorry. I missed you. I'm sorry. I beg your pardon. You're up next. Sorry, I forgot you were up top. I had you scroll down. My bad. You're up first, Salil, and then it goes to Ginny. My bad.
Hey, are we allowed to ask if we see any difference now that the familiar's dead on our side?
Difference, as in,
Oh, I just remember in Baldur's Gate they lose a point of Constitution.
you're not able. I mean, whether you can see anything from them?
No effect.
From the
Nothing happened
mage.
for us. No, we didn't see anything.
Oh no, but he meant on the
giving him
mage on
wings or
his
something?
side. You might be able to see something in regards to him. It doesn't look like there's anything specific that happened to Ulan. No.
Okay, all right.
And from the
Still-
far off yell, it was probably someone else.
Good night,
It's
Helmut.
familiar.
All right, Salil, you're up. Sorry about that.
The best I can do is try to shoot through the wall of fuckery and hit the mage with a ray of
Yes.
frost.
Yes.
So, wow.
And you have no
Kind of
idea.
my
I mean, it
same
may not
plan.
even reach there, because of the flame. You don't know if it's gonna.
Would I have a clear enough shot to be able to tell like which is him, which is the children, who has the giant sword, who's the dwarf, any of that?
Not easily. I mean, it's not just about disadvantage. It's whether or not it's even going to get through the firewall. I mean, the
Well,
wall
I know,
looks
but I'm
pretty fierce.
talking. I'm talking about before that.
Can you even see
From
them?
from my from Soliel's vantage point,
What if we both did it
looking
at the
through the
same time?
flames.
Not not consistently. You can't, Salil.
okay,
You see,
then
you catch glimpses of him, and then glimpses of a child, and
The
then
new
glimpse
passing me was perfectly fine because
a glimpse of Samil kissing his pecs. It's just different things.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, that happens.
But
Yeah,
that's-
Go
that's
to yell
normal,
duck
so.
and blast it.
then your pass of me was apropos.
Who's
anyway,
apropos?
because I
Do you want to
wouldn't-
move
I wouldn't
anywhere,
be
or are
doing-
you staying where you are?
I would like to get a little away from the hot times. Yes.
All right.
So I'll just like mosey away from the hot.
Jump
Mosey.
through.
Only away from the hot.
Mosey.
It's fun, I promise.
A little bit of the fire.
The water's fine. Okay, now
In fact,
Ginny,
if anything, what I'll do is I'll get over here and like watch for the hallway in case.
You've been out
Stuff
causing a
starts
bit
coming.
of trouble, yes.
Actually, would you let me ready a ray of frost in case some backup starts flowing down this hall? I can hit them early.
sure. But give me the specifics. Like, what are the you?
I'm having eyes. He's watching up here because we came from the opposite side. So if anything starts coming from, stop it, from over
Cantrip's
here.
instant, though, isn't
Okay.
It not on someone else's turn. It's not.
it? Okay.
All right.
So there we go.
Okay.
I'll watch
Um,
our rear with ray of frost.
All right. Now let's see. Alrighty. So you do that. That sounds fine. And then Jeannie, you have a chance to go next. You are up next.
I'm kind of in the same boat he was. I was going to do the same thing.
Yeah, it's just this is definitely pretty fierce. This wall.
Hey, we only took
By the
12
way,
points of damage, so you guys look at your hit points.
That's true. Yeah. See how much damage it's going to take. I should say, by the way, to both Soliel and to Ginny, that you guys are aware that this is a pretty powerful spell that he just cast. Like this is not like some minor spell. This is pretty.
The flame
serious.
skid?
It's fairly serious business. Yeah.
Yeah. Do not mess with flame skid. Got it.
Throw the dwarf over the wall of fire, Arcades.
I'm already over.
Yeah, he's
You
already
cannot-
over. So Ginny, you're just readying, passing. What are you doing?
Yeah, I'm just going to sit ready, see what happens.
Okay. All right. What happens is, Ulan takes a step back and he says, "You're all waste. I'll see you dead before you leave." And then he looks back and he raises his left hand and he says, "Take them down now." And he drops his hand, and with that, the 9 suits of armor on the walls all take one step forward. And each one of these 9 suits of armor are carrying a warhammer. So each one of them. So let me now place them on the wall.
You guys might want to like cuddle stab him fast.
Yeah, get him.
Welp would be the right reaction.
Welp. Welp.
Checkmate.
And there he is. Exactly that size.
Stop that!
Oh god, he's
Oh,
stepping.
and all of a sudden it's Dark Souls, and you're like, oh crap! God damn it! All right.
So
I do like how the mage
with
is bigger than the
haste,
suit of armor.
I might be able to run through the fire at like an increased speed or something.
Casters of the Fallen.
Oh, they're only armored halflings. We're fine.
Hey, I heard that.
They're not fine. They're dangerous. Very
That's right.
dangerous over short
Pure
distances.
killers.
Wait, 5 is now 7, 8.
I said 9 total.
A
Oh,
dozen.
9.
Did a
Wow.
dozen or 9?
No, 9. It was
Something.
9.
Oh my god.
It is funny that the mage is bigger than all of us.
And,
we've been
uh,
fighting a giant mage this entire time.
I'm thinking of possibly getting out of here. I don't know.
Okay. Like that.
I think you have like one more turn to kill him, and then it's time to brave the flames.
Okay.
Well, I don't know if I have enough hit
Or
points
take
for
those
them.
one of those rooms exits out of there.
And as
We-
they step back,
We won't forget your sacrifice, Emil.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They step
Or
forward.
Dom, since he looks like he's about to be surrounded.
Nah, all he can do is just like hunker down and like not move, and they'll think he's a rock.
Rocco,
They'll
Rocco.
leave him alone.
Just cower in the fetal position.
Objection to these suits of armor of Espilded are they gold?
And give him a little
Objection!
cry.
Oh man. Okay. These ones, first of all, a few of them surround Mr. Peck Impressivus over here.
My name is Samil Pictorial.
The orc child sort of kind of ducks, crawls out of the way.
Oh, so he gets out without an attack of opportunity, huh?
Well, they're not. They don't
Okay.
seem to be interested in him. They're interested in. They seem to be interested in you guys.
beast.
Let's see. All right. So let's see. They swing away. Let's see what they swing away at. Right. Okay. Okay. So each one of these swings twice. So each one of these goes swing, 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 and swing, swing. Out of those, of the attacks that are made on Samil, only one of them hits. So, well, actually, I shouldn't say that. Probably hits with a 17. Hold on, 17. 22 is going to hit, I assume.
Yep.
22, and that is going to do. Give me a second. That does
One time, just say no and see if he calls you on it.
5 damage.
My AC's 50.
I am immune to animated suits of armor. So okay, and then Domdor, the ones around Domdor swing as well, and again they each swing twice.
Wow.
What, are they hasted too?
They seem to be surprisingly fast. Thank you for the follow, Chuck. I like that Chuck follows the minute that he actually sees them. He's like, armor, awesome, I follow.
John, we're getting echo again.
Thank you for the follow, Chuck. Welcome to the Argonauts. You get hit twice, Domdor. And you are hit for a total of... Actual retail price of the item is... Total of 12 points of damage between the two of them. Like that. And you notice the thing that's sort of unnerving to you about them is that they make no sound at all. I mean, they're just sort of like, other than the clanking. I mean, there's no breathing, obviously. There's no, that's just sort of like a silent, the sound of the hammer sort of, hitting your skin. And from the other side of the wall of fire, you guys on the right side of the wall over here just hear like him say the thing that I just told you, and then hear like this clanking sound, and then the sound of something impacting some soft, squishy sound. Like, and then you hear ow. So something's going on over there, but you don't know what. And then, by the way, he is. You notice that Ulan is backed up against the wall here, and he's got now a bunch of armor suits in front of him. Let's see. That leads us to Samil. Samil, you have a bunch of armor around you.
I'm thinking of getting out of here, dude. I don't know.
Live to fight another day.
I mean, tactically, this is a pretty bad position. And if I took 5 damage on one hit, taking another 12 damage from the fire seems like it's probably still a better deal.
You can actually still see the wizard is still here against the wall.
About the only thing you could hope for is you could get past all that armor, kill him, and maybe they'd stop. But that's your
Right.
pretty big risk.
If they don't make any sound, that means that they're being animated,
Mhm.
and I'm guessing he's the one controlling them.
Exactly, Chuck. I hate the sound of hammers hitting my skin.
What do you think, Don?
I would push the one that's in front away and then try and get at him, kill him.
How bad is he looking?
He looks horrible. He looks in horrible shape. Like blood is
that's
pouring.
different. All right.
Blood is pouring from everywhere.
Yeah, so I'm going straight for him.
Blood is pouring from everywhere. Now, as you do that, first of all, you're going to have to push them out of the way, which I'll allow you to do. You're going to need to make a strength check to make that happen, which will be opposed against theirs. The other thing is that you will take an attack of opportunity from them en route. From each one of them. That's only a single attack from them, not a double attack, but a single attack each.
So I get any benefit to being hasted?
Yes, because they're making. Let me see. Well, it's more dex. The problem is this. Yes, against the attack of opportunity, you'll get a benefit, but not against the strength, because pushing them out of the way is literally strength, not dex. So
If I move twice as fast, does that mean my strength check can be half as much and still get past?
no, because it's
But
not
meaning you
about.
have to do more.
It's not about whether they're closing out of the way, though. Like I understand.
The issue too is that you're not fighting things that are intelligent, so it's not like you're going to surprise them with how fast you
Right,
move.
it increases your momentum, but it doesn't make it any easier for you to push them out of the way. From where you are, it's not like you're getting a running start. It's just that they're, you're having to like almost be like, get out of my way, that type of thing. But you will get a benefit against the attack of opportunity, yes.
I still think it's worth to go for it.
Okay.
All right, so how does this work?
So first of all, you need to make 2 strength checks. So go ahead and make both strength checks, and let's see what rolls you get. So strength, and you add your modifiers, obviously. They did not roll well, so.
May suck. But we'll see. I got a 12 and a 13.
Yep, they rolled an 8 and a 10. Did not roll well. So, so you managed to get on this side of them, and now you're facing the rather troubled-looking wizard.
All right, so does the pushing out of the way count as an action?
No, it's part of your move. So pushing them out of the way is there. As you do that, they also then, as I said, get these attacks off on you. So let me resolve those. And they're doing it at a negative because of your. Let's see.
Because I can cut and weave.
13 and 13 is not going to hit, right?
No.
Okay, so they miss you.
All right, so I got all 3 actions to hit this guy, right?
Yes.
Mage kebab.
I give a big thumbs up in the air if Salil can see me.
He says, if you strike me down, I'll become more strong than you could possibly imagine.
Well, let's find out.
I thought you were made of stronger stuff. 19.
That's a hit.
Let's see here. That's going to be 7 damage on the first.
Okay, he looks like he's about to fall over. He looks like...
Oh, yes. 20 versus AC.
See, a smart guy would have activated the armor right away.
Stone skin or something.
Boom. Yeah, no kidding.
Pow. So 8 damage. He drops with that hit. You hit him to the ground, and I was only sort of partially joking because as you hit him, I forgot to mention that when you were right on top of him, you noticed that his skin was almost pure white. You noticed there was no pigmentation anywhere in the skin. His eyebrows, his hair, the whole business. He was wearing a hood. And as you hit him, literally you strike through, and your sword pierces through what looks like his now empty robe. And he disappears. As you hit him, he goes, and immediately the armor all falls to the floor. Just in heaps.
Yay!
And that's that. And so that's
the firewall
that's
disappear?
all. The firewall continues to burn for another about 20-30 seconds, and then it too burns out.
Yay! Hi, guys.
Nicely done.
All right.
Damage.
I missed you.
That haste was good, man.
Unscathed. Awesome.
No, I'm glad I used
Oh
it.
yes, unscathed for you.
Yeah. Me.
Yeah,
I'm
all
like,
I did was almost got my robes a little slightly warmer than I wanted.
Yes, Neil and I believe all over us. You guys are all perfectly fine, except for Thing.
So
I
let's
could really
see.
use a nap though. I'm pretty tired, guys.
One dead orc child. Oop, well,
Oh,
casualties of
that's
war.
unavoidable.
Okay.
Oh, I should have used my second.
Now, I should mention, by the way, that in this chamber where you guys are sitting, in this chamber, in addition to what we have there, hold on one second, blah, 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 blah. He's got this unfinished magic circle that I mentioned, but there's also something in each one of these three little rooms. So you've got the 2 living orc children, and then you've got something in each one of these 3 rooms, and you can find out from me, if you want, you can find out what those are. But there's definitely there are things in each of these places, and you've got the hallway leading to the south
And is there an
and the
exit?
west. Sorry, and the west.
Okay, that's what I thought. Well, let's sweep the rooms, obviously.
Okay.
I want to look at his body, like where he.
Get that robe.
Yeah,
that's
so
what I'm thinking.
all there is in it right now is the robe itself. It's just the robe, and the thing that's next to it is the chisel that he was using to inscribe those magic symbols, and that's it. Otherwise, he seems to be completely, or have been completely unarmed. If there was anything on his body directly, it's gone. And you know that this is like, I mean, all sort of Jedi jokes aside, this is not the way that it normally works, even for a wizard.
Yeah.
More powerful wizards can do something like this, maybe, but it doesn't even work that way. Like maybe you would strike them down and their soul would be kept somewhere else, like in a phylactery or something like that. But for them to just literally for the body to vanish physically is weird. Like that's not a standard thing for either Soliel with his knowledge or Ginny for your knowledge. It's not even the way that necromancy works. Except you guys are both like, wow, this is yeah, not so good.
His dead body teleported back to where it was like, well, he's dead.
So I'll also get the kids and just tell them to like stand in the corner, sit in the corner here and be quiet. Just while
Face the wall.
We
Okay,
can
they
send
seem
them
to
back
be
with those annoying kids that are following us.
they seem to be happy to do that. They seem to be really, scared and trembling.
do they seem less scared after he?
I mean,
vanished, or-
sort of, but they're also kind of in shock. I mean, it's sort of hard for them to, you get the impression that this whole last 5 minutes of their life has kind of sucked. But yeah, they don't seem any more afraid of you than they were elsewhere.
I'm gonna go over and sit down by him, try to comfort him.
Okay. And as they see you, they sort of shy away, looking at your sword stained with the blood of one of their...
Yeah, so
As you should.
Now, kids, sometimes there comes a time...
where your best friend gets cloned.
Sometimes little Johnny isn't going to come back from school, and...
Life is nasty, brutish, and short. Yours, more so.
Okay.
Are checking out the first room on the
That
right?
one. Yes, there is an L-shaped bench of smooth granite which hugs the northern and western walls of this 20-foot square chamber. All the doors are open, by the way. And there are dwarvish runes chiseled into the side of the bench.
What the? That it?
Yep.
Bench is empty, nothing on it, under it, around it.
But there are dwarvish runes carved into it.
Yeah, I heard the ruins part. I can't read that. So
Can
next room.
Dumbledore-
Domdor could, sure, and so could Samil.
Yeah,
presumably.
I'll get him in a minute.
The second one, an L-shaped bench of smooth granite hugs the northern western walls of this 20-foot square chamber, and there are dwarvish runes chiseled into the side of the bench.
What is this? Like little work habits? Same thing here. I take it.
An L-shaped bench of smooth granite hugs the northern western walls of this 20-foot square chamber. Dwarvish runes are chiseled into the side of the bench.
What a waste. There's some like ruins in here or something. When you have a moment, read them or not. Whatever.
So there's benches with runes in each one of those
Yeah,
rooms.
pretty much.
All right, so I'll go and read them.
Okay. In the first one, this one over here, on the bench it says, "Rest and be healed, friend." In the second room, the bench says, "Let the dead rest without worry." And then the third one, this bench says, "What magic is lost can be found."
Oh,
Okay, so it's rest and be healed. I just want to put notes for this. What was the other one? Let
It
the
says
dead.
dead rest without worry.
so they can't be raised probably or something reanimated.
And then it says, "What magic is lost can be found."
Let's put the little kid in the first room.
Got to put it small text.
It says rest and be healed, not rest and be resurrected.
Rest and be saved from the big sword wound in your middle. That
Yeah.
Ugh. It's gonna make them really small. Just... And the other one was what magics were
Lost
The
can
middle
be
one
found.
was magic is lost. What magic is lost can be found.
All right, so I'll tell that to the party.
All right. You do so. Rest and be healed. Let the dead rest without worry. What magic is lost
can be found.
Can, not
found.
can't. Can be found. Yeah, important.
Sorry. All right. So I want to ask the children, what was that man doing to you?
And remember, children, what we do to people that disappoint us.
The children go.
I comfort them. After.
Sounds
They try to
good.
rush me out of the room.
Sounds good. Neutral good. So they
Quick,
say
Salil, turn yourself white.
I'm lawful neutral.
a lawful neutral. That's true. So they so they
What
say,
I said was perfectly fine.
yeah. So they all say this. They all
We're
say
gonna have this discussion again, aren't we?
they all say this. They go
How
like
long
this.
will we do that for? Like 2 hours?
Yeah, I know. So you do that, and they say this.
Speak.
Now they go. You think it's very unlikely they're going to be able to respond to anyone for a while. They are completely. They are at, the answering machine is not picking up for the phone. Is the deal here.
All right, does anyone have a spell that where it can just scry into their brains? Just
I
like
guess my
dig in
comforting
there?
isn't working too
Is
well.
it, dude? Isn't that your purvey? Isn't that like your kind of thing?
I'm looking at Digit right now. Like, you have it because I'm a canon mage and I'm already out, so I can make them really cold.
Yeah, I've got chill touch.
We can make them super cold. Okay.
We could freeze them and put them in my lizard skin bag. Take them back with us. They wouldn't technically be dead. It wouldn't technically be necromancy.
So, Arv,
Yeah.
during the battle, that whole, "Arroo" of shock and surprise and maybe even some pain that, I heard.
The one time. Yeah, it was only one time.
Yeah, I know.
Yes.
I know.
Yes.
I guess I'll make an int roll myself to see if I would know how to take advantage of that, what have you. Hang on. Because
Well, what are you
I'm
trying
not
to
sure
do?
how to react. What?
What are you trying to do?
Well, as a player, I'm aware that familiar's wizard is probably going to be really pissed and come to find out what happened to it, which means that Arvik will be coming for us or sending something for us soon.
Mhm.
But I'm not sure if Cade knows that. That's the thing.
Well, the mages should be able to have known that, so we could just have.
Well, that was one of the questions. I'd probably go ask them since we
Yeah,
have
it's like a disturbance
do
in
you,
the force.
do you want
You
us,
could
do you
always
want us
set up-
to? I imagine after that unfolded, Dejini and I would be talking about it anyway. So, do you want us to roll to see if we know that, or is it just
I would assume you guys would know it automatically. You're
it's
mage.
like basic mage stuff? Too,
Yeah,
so
that's
it's-
kinda
Definitely, you can always set a trap or set some kind of
because I don't really
thing
see
to-
I don't really see two mages hanging about after that occurred and not mentioning it and preparing for the aftermath of it.
Okay,
So,
good. I just wanted to make sure that was happening.
I'm
Excellent.
just asking. I'm asking what Arv's opinion. Do you need rolls for that, or
Well,
We
I
should
mean,
snuggle and nap.
so yeah, if what you guys definitely know, what you're basically ascertaining as far as the likely result. Again, there's a lot of ifs there. If that is a familiar, if it was his familiar, if it was, but if all of that is accurate, then
I'm telling you
guys-
with Soliel, if he would know, if he knows about familiars and
He
that
should-
sort-
oh, yeah, for sure.
If,
Both
if
you
he
and
were to
Ginny-
connect the dots, he would be prepared. So what I'm
any of
asking
you guys
is-
would know about familiars. The question is, but again, the only thing is, and all of you heard that kind of moaning sound. It wasn't just Cade. So all of you heard that. However, you don't know that makes him a familiar or who's familiar. But in any way,
but it's likely enough to where we should have contingency
Yeah,
plan.
we
for it.
both have magical lore, so that might help.
yeah, no, you guys, even without the lore, would know about those things. That's
Well, that's what I was asking. I didn't know. If
yes, you can certainly do that.
Possibility.
Yes, that's fair. Yes, for sure.
trying to find that line between player and character.
No,
knowledge.
that's character
Right.
knowledge that you would have for sure.
Okay. Good.
So
Good.
we might want to bring that up there, Jenny. We might want to tell people that that we're not out of it yet. So while we're looking at these walls, we also need to prepare in case something starts coming.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
Should
considering
we
we
take,
know his
should we
number
take the
died.
chance of the rest and be healed room?
Hey, what's up, Memo?
We don't know what it means yet, but yeah, we could try them. Do I have any have I ever seen anything like this before with altars?
I mean, sure. These
Benches.
look like benches that are definitely designed to be sat on, not altars per se.
Do the children look possibly famished or worn down to where we could set one on the bench and see if he perks up, so to say, like being healed?
Well, I mean, yeah, I mean, they don't look hurt exactly. They're just in shock.
How about the one that we?
Little guinea pigs?
Hello, Matt.
I don't know. Chopped in
Yeah,
half.
that one.
Flayed.
Can we put that one on there and see what happens?
You want to wait? You want to take the dead one and move them in there?
Yes.
Which one? I mean, not which one of the kids. Which room?
It's the rest and be healed one. Or wait,
The
Is
let
that
the dead
rest
without
without
worry.
yeah, that one. Try that one.
Okay. So you put
I got
the
the bottom half.
Okay, so you
Just toss them on in there.
so you guys move. You move it in there. Or where are you putting them specifically in the room?
Because they're benches with ruins.
I would say put the bottom half on and kind of bounce the top half on it.
By the way,
On
you,
top of the
you
bench,
did not
right?
actually slice him in half. You stabbed through him. So
I was kind of hoping I'd slice them in half, but okay.
yeah, it wasn't
I
like
would-
one of
I
those
would
deals
move-
like Darth Maul at the end of
I would lay him on the thingy.
Yeah.
Okay.
On top of it.
So you lay him on top. Nothing seems to happen, and immediately.
That's fine.
All right, well, that's where you're gonna sleep now, little buddy.
Okay. Okay, that's that. What about? Are you guys doing anything with the other rooms?
I sneak back in and slip them into a bag.
I'm gonna actually go into the rest and be healed one.
Okay. So you go into that room, and then what do you? Do you stand? Sit? What do you do?
Take my pants off and go to bed.
That was
Which really isn't much like pants.
It's not saying
he has
much, is it?
he
No.
has like chainmail boy shorts. Let's be honest.
No, boy shorts.
He has to show off them. Glutes,
He has
man.
chainmail underoos. Is that what we're talking about? Really? Okay.
I'm just gonna go. I don't know. Same thing as the kid. Just lay on top of the bench and.
Okay.
Those are fun to wear.
So you lay on top of the bench. Nothing seems to happen at first. Is anyone doing with the other anything with the magic lost can't be found thing?
spellcaster. Go lie down in there.
Take your pants off.
I don't recall the instructions saying anything about that. I'm
Oh,
just,
it did. Fine print, man.
Yeah, I'll head it.
Well, magic is lost can be found, and then in other dwarven runes without
Let's
pants.
try it.
With no pants.
Yeah, there's a pants symbol, like a pants symbol with just an X through it. Like,
no, it can be found faster with no pants.
that's true. And since you're still hasted, you rapidly move in and fall down too. You're like, "Rrr." Like pants off. All right. So Inam
He
goes
would
in there
be
as well.
fatigued afterwards, so it might help him sleep.
Okay, so you guys do that. Now, how long are you going to wait in those rooms? So you guys go in there, do all of what you said. How long are you guys going to wait?
I'm assuming a short rest.
Until something happens, I guess.
Hour? How about an hour?
Remember, we're on a bit of a clock, guys.
Okay.
Don't.
Well,
That clock is 8 hours with my book. Got it.
okay, yeah. Dom, remember, our mage is almost out of spells, so that clock is kind of flexible.
I'm going.
But we have like what 200 orcs that are currently trying to chase after elves, who will come back and see that we've absolutely destroyed.
They'll come back and see that someone has.
So we're starting with
Yes. And so what are they going to do? They're going to go in deeper and go upstairs. Because remember,
Yeah.
this is all controlled.
The only people that can tell him what really happened are those two kids right there, witnesses.
Oh God!
And
And
they
the
know what happens when they just.
What type of good person?
I was just going to
We
say,
have left a trail
That
of
was
living
so
kids.
evil.
We have left a trail of living kids throughout this whole complex. Plus, there's the troll, or whatever he was, the orc down there reading his
Yeah.
book, too. So we've got plenty of witnesses.
Oh,
So these two
So it's cleanup time.
all right, so you guys are starting with an hour. Is that what I hear?
I think so. But Dom, here's the problem with our cleric and our two mages out of spells. That going up against a more powerful mage than this guy is a real problem.
Yeah,
We can hit him with sticks.
Yeah,
So-
pretty much. With
okay.
dart, with stick.
So an hour
That'd be
passes.
bottle of Hodgson.
At the end of the hour, Samil and Inam, I'd like you guys each to roll 1d4, please. Roll a 4-sided die for me.
That's it.
Come on. Oh, it could be 0.
That's how many of your limbs are crushed. No, I'm just kidding.
Cute.
2.
Okay.
Was it 1d4?
1d4, yes.
2.
2. All right, Samil, you get 3 hit points back.
Oh,
You heal 3
great.
hit points. And Inam, what spell levels have you used so far?
All of them.
But I mean, like, what's your highest level spell that you have? What
Third.
level is it? Okay. And do you have any second level spells that you've used?
My first level, my second level, okay. The only one I haven't used so far is shield.
Okay.
Everything else is done.
You gain back 1 second level spell of your
Okay.
choice.
Scorching Ray, welcome back.
Excellent.
Don't forget Samil as well. In the short rest, you can spend hit dice to heal yourself.
And
I'm-
Jeannie, I'm sorry, I didn't see Jeannie that you were in there. Did you? So also go ahead and roll a 4-sided die for me, Jeannie, please. This is
Let's
assuming
stay in here forever.
Jeannie, you were in there for an hour, right? Yes.
Yes.
Okay. So go ahead and roll that 4-sided die for me as well.
2.
So same thing. You get a second level spell or first level spell back.
All right. Well, I don't have second levels yet. I
So-
must have missed a jump up somewhere. I
You
will
missed
take
a significant jump because we're in third level spells by now.
Yeah, you're third level. Yeah, you're third level now.
You've got some character.
Yeah,
progression
check
to
your
do.
character sheet. Check your character sheet. You have to input the spells on your character sheet
Okay.
online. Your online one.
I'll take magic missile back then for sure.
Okay, so go ahead and do that for now.
You've got
Um,
yeah.
All right,
Oh,
there
sorry.
you go.
Let me look on that.
Well,
That's
during
what
the short rest, can I spend some hit dice to heal myself?
Yes.
As well?
What have you haven't used those yet, have you already?
No, I haven't.
Okay,
No.
so yeah.
Oh, okay. I
How do
see
those
what
work
you're
again? How do you get
So I'm just
them
gonna
back?
do one. I'm gonna do one at a time just to see.
You take the number of hit dice you have. So you roll. I think it's 10-sided die for you, Samil, I
I
believe.
have 3 hit dice. It says 1d10 plus 3 per dice.
Okay, so you're able to use during that short rest. You can use the up to your total number of hit dice that you have. Once you use them up, though, you don't get them back until a long rest, which is 8 hours or more. Which, as you guys have already pointed out, is not likely to work out in a place
Right.
where So that's where you're at.
I'll
Didn't say it'd be easy.
We could have meditated for 4 hours instead.
I'll use 2.
And gotten
You can use
everything
you
back.
can use one and then decide if you want to use another one. And just
Okay.
Also, you guys should decide if you want Fing to do that as well, or not.
yeah, I think he will. 13. It's 40.
Thing, hit points. 6.
Is yours plus 4?
Mine is +4 because dwarf has a +1 bonus for hit dice.
Jesus.
I looked
Oh.
up and I thought for a minute that you other guys had entered the room. And all of a sudden it was like you guys found out like, hey, it's an awesome spa in here. You guys like all run into the room. I'm just gonna all hang out here for a while and we'll never leave here again. This is like an awesome dorm room.
Well,
Could put Thing in the heal room for an hour or two, you know.
I'm assuming he'd want the spells back as well. I don't know.
Yeah, except that's going to take another 8 hours, which we don't really have, unfortunately.
Does he have trance? Because it only takes 4
Yeah.
hours if you use trance.
No,
he,
he
no.
may-
What I'm saying is he has some spells that he wants. Like he's only got one level 2 spell and one level 3 spell left. All his level 1 spells are gone.
Mm.
all right. I used 2 hit dice.
Okay. All right, sounds good.
So I'm just healing Foom right
And
now.
actually, while I'm at it, I should have done this before. Just can you guys quickly tell me, Salil, what your hit points are at?
Sorry, Salil or Samil?
Sorry, Solil. I'll ask for yours in a minute too, Samil, but Solil.
Oh, okay. I'll go ahead and sit on the back burner for a second.
Yeah, you just sit back there until I'm ready for you. You just wait there while I deal with the important people.
All right, buddy.
Woohoo!
I
Flavor
guess
left.
he was the one who killed the. Well, maybe killed the mage.
You
Possibly.
just
Might-
meditate on your orc killing, all right? You just hang
Hey,
out
it was
there.
because of Salil's haste, though.
I had this image of like Bill, what's his name? Oh my God, Tommy Lee Jones out of The Fugitive, where he's like, I don't bargain. That scene where he's just like, okay, Solil. Solil's talking and I can't hear him. I think because he's muted somehow.
Do you want me to roll 1d4 for Foom?
How the hell did I get muted?
Okay, I was like,
I was wondering. I was getting so pissed off with you guys. I was like, "Damn it! I keep trying to answer him, and you're talking over me." Okay, it all makes sense. I was getting so pissed. I was like, "You sons of bitches! This is like the 5th time in a
Stop
row."
ignoring me as if you can't hear me.
Yeah. Anyway, I'm at 37 out of 37. I've not taken damage yet.
Excellent, thank you. Optic.
27.
Yeah, we got to get you leveled, son. All right.
Yeah, we really do.
Samil.
No, it should be.
No, that's not that far off. It's just that, but still though.
Damn.
I'm
Samil
at
now.
Salil, you are a
44 out of
buff
54.
mage.
44. Okay.
I'm a human.
God bless America.
Domdor?
My con's at 16. Yeah.
You know, we're gonna start you.
Domdor's like
leading the board to start
175.
with some of these, man.
After that rest, I did 2 hit dice, so I'm now up to 47 of
Mage
54.
with 37 hit points. What the frick?
It's
I
such a
have-
difference between
I have
first
my
and third.
my
It's amazing.
constitution is 16.
I
so
know,
where
that's
am I
like-
from?
Yeah.
When you're
Hey.
not reading, you're obviously working out or something.
He's like, it's the books that he keeps lifting. And
Hey,
like,
there's a
dropping.
reason why all the ladies in town are like all over me. I'm smart and
Deadlifts.
buff.
Deadlifts. Yeah.
I mean, not buff, but I look like I'm healthy.
You're like Bruce Lee wiry, right? That's
Yes, because my strength is 9, so I certainly am not buff.
Yeah. Okay. You're like one of those. You're like those high. Like you never have
I'm
any
like a
medical
soccer
problems,
player,
despite
really.
the fact that you
I don't
survive
have a lot
on,
of
like
strength to me, but
You
I
need to learn
look pretty
spirit
damn
down.
good. And
you live
can run for a while.
exclusively on like red vines and Mountain Dew, but somehow you don't have any heart problems or anything. Okay, Cade. What are your hit points at, Cade?
32.
All right. And last but not least, what is Fing
No,
at?
no.
Fing. What is Fing at?
Fing is, after spending 2 hit dice, is on 29 of 33.
Thank you very much, everyone.
Would he have rested in with the rest of you guys? Because he had no level 1 healing spells.
Yeah,
Do
how
we
long are
assume
we?
we-
How long are you going to allow me to sit in this room?
So you guys have sat in here for 1 hour, and I'm just deciding what happened at the end of that hour, and then you guys can decide what you want to do from there. I mean, as people pointed out, nothing has come to find you. I'm just, in general, you do know that, I mean,
I'm all right with sitting in here another hour.
there are
Yeah,
things.
I'm out here with like guarding these kids, like while
Right. I mean,
kind
there's
of-
Teaching them about life. and
there's
stuff.
nothing.
No,
I mean,
no,
so
I'm
nothing
not
has come so
talking-
far. But I do need to point out that as you said, there is sort of an overall.
And
Oh yeah, no, we are on a
Clock.
Yes.
trance allows us to cut it down.
You're the only one with the trance though. You're the elf.
Yeah, that's an elven thing.
Yeah, I'm a human and I need sleep like regular humans.
So here's my suggestion. What I was going to suggest was, since nothing has come to find us, I know it's a little bit risky, we shove Ye Old Cleric into the room with the 2 mages as well, and go 1 more hour and see if you guys get some more spell slots back, and then probably move on.
I would allow you guys
That's
to do that.
asking a lot.
I would allow you guys to have put Fing in one of the rooms. That's fine. But as is like part of this first initial hour, if you want to.
yes.
Get him in
Yeah,
the magic
I-
room then.
knowing Fing, because he copies basically what you guys do. So yeah, I would assume.
I would have hidden his beer in here and he would be in here with us. Yes.
Okay. All right. So you do that.
So someone move him in there just for.
I cannot move him. I am unable to. There we go.
There he is.
Someone roll him at D4 then.
Yep. Exactly.
Assuming it works for clerics. I don't know. I
You'll
should
find out.
So we're gonna find out.
Hello, TBD Saints.
After smashing him, I'm afraid to fall
2.
asleep in here.
And hello, Diddy. Same thing. Second level, first level. One of those spells he can get back.
All right. So he now has 2 of that. He has 1 of that and 1 of that. Yeah. Okay. I can't remember if he used any channel divinity. He hasn't done any yet, does? No.
I don't think he has, so we should keep that.
No,
in
not
mind.
so far. Yeah.
All right. So, what do we guys think? I think
Okay.
at least another hour, but
Well, I would rather not wait any longer. That's asking a lot.
We have
Wait
1
2
spell.
hours.
we have
See,
one.
that's
spell.
the thing. Our mages are practically useless. I think 1 more hour we can.
We get
afford
one.
and
We
then
get,
probably
if,
move on.
if you're confident that like the next, like we're gonna get in 1 more battle and we can beat it in 1 round, then fine. But other than that, we're gonna be.
Yeah, I mean, I gotta agree with the.
We're gonna
magic
get
users. I'm so-
swamped by orcs. That's the problem.
Well, if they haven't come in the previous hour, although yeah, the more longer we stay around here, but
I'm not saying
the
let's
mages are
go for the
gonna
full
die
8, but-
regardless.
You're
So-
upping
Okay,
the
wait.
chance of getting.
Domdor. I'd rather have a mage who can cast Fireball, if at all possible, than one who can't.
You're
It's a gamble.
assuming.
Bob
You're
might work either
assuming
way.
we get it back. That's a gamble.
And besides, we can always go to the spooky 3rd level where they won't go, and hide out there.
And do what? We don't even know what's up there.
Take
May not
a
even
nap.
exit.
and find a shovel and hopefully get out the top.
And wait in the very, very safe, spooky 3rd level.
I've got a pickaxe.
Exactly.
If we can find a place
I-
to hide and rest, I'd be all right with that. So if anyone does come back, we're still hidden.
You could always get in one of those coffins up there.
Because
How's that-
we blasted our way in. We can probably blast our way
These
in.
plans are getting more and
That's a
more
great
awesome.
idea.
I want to keep this up. I want 10 minutes from now for you guys to be somehow suspended in a coffin underwater somehow. You're like, this is perfectly safe.
never find
It made
us.
sense an hour ago.
We just have to find their sewage system that leads out of this place.
Exactly.
Get in a barrel and hold for the best.
I'm
Ready
in a
to-
garbage compactor. Get down there, you furry oaf. I don't care what you say.
I don't care what smell.
Can we request a short break as well?
That'd be awesome.
Like IRL break, sure.
yes.
Yes, absolutely. All right, so first of all, hi to everyone in chat, both new and old. We hope you guys are enjoying what you're seeing. This is Infinity and Beyond, playing through Chapter 3 of Ghosts of Dragonspear Castle, and we will be back in, let's say by 11:40, so 7 minutes, roughly. We will be back here, and we will join all of you then. So until then, please follow the channel if you like what you see in here. Tweet out the stream, join the YouTube, Steam group, all that stuff, and we will catch you guys in a little less than 10 minutes. See you in a bit.
In the spaces of my broken dreams, my soul sits high and proud. O'er the ground with graves of kings and queens, I'm calling long and loud. Here was the castle of my grand old reign. Here was the fortress of my love. This empty ruin sits in falling rain. It's all been blasted from above. And all my past was just a show. As good as it's been, well, that's the last of it, I'll know. If everything I've gained was going to be lost, why would I risk myself at this cost? And all the speed with which I found your love, well, that's just how fast it's gone away. And in the sky I see a broken dove, and now there ain't no more to say. Although confusion is my constant friend, a friend now isn't so kind. I thought I'd have you until the end, yeah, but having is a state of mind. Look out there, you'll see a cold hard land where sun and peace it used to reign. Without the touch of your guiding hand, well, you know it's never been the same. And all my past was just a show. As good as it's been, well, that's the last of it, I'll know. If everything I've gained was going to be lost, why would I risk myself at this cost? And all the speed with which I found your love, well, that's just how fast it's gone away. And in the sky I see a broken dove, and now there ain't no more to say. Bards and poets sing of sweeter regrets. Well, all the same, they've got it wrong. I haven't sucked the sadness in me yet, yeah, but I tell you that it won't be long, long before I fell to a wealth of good inside, surplus of happiness to give, but bitterness now has that good denied, spitting it out helps me to live, and all my past was just a show, and as good as it's been, well, that's the last of it, I'll know, if everything I've gained was going to be lost, why would I risk myself at this cost, and all the speed with Through sand I'm slowly sifting, past land I'm slowly drifting. This ship I'm finally taking home. Each time I had to find it, each time I had to time it. This time I headed home alone. This run was easy business. This space that bore no witness. This time would be an easy score. I'd find it with no trouble. My profit I would double. I'd earn expenses back and more. So long to climb, so long to fall. In all the time, I almost had it all. Laces all the twos, a circumstance that's strange. My loss to choose, my future rearranged. The second week from land, my destination close to hand. We'd had no trouble yet at all. Then almost past my sight, I saw the bird in flight. I heard the albatross's call. This run was easy business. This space that bore no witness. This time would be an easy score. I'd make it with no trouble. My profit I would double. I'd earn expenses back and more. So long to climb, so long to fall. In all the time, I almost had it all. Aces all the twos. Oh, well, hello, it's nice to see you, but I wouldn't want to be you. No, I'd rather be myself. Though I can tell you've got your reasons, and you're a good one for all seasons. You're just a picture of good health. Oh, but you see, I've got my own things, despite the problems that they all bring. At least I feel like mine to lose. I'd rather fight and lose my own wars and get to close my own doors. At least then I'm the one to choose. Well, this is on me, only on me, yeah, this is on me. Well, it's so very hard to be someone like me, yeah, someone like me, oh, someone like me. And in the time I've built my own space, it comes to win my own race. In the time I found my home, you could have helped me in my travels. Instead you helped me to unravel. You know you played a kind of bold. Oh, in the home I hold my heartbeat. In the place I try to repeat all the things that worked before. Well, if you break it down as I did, and if you take me at my own bid, if you knew me at my core. Oh, this is on me, only on me, yeah, this is on me. It's so very hard to be someone like me, yeah, someone like me, oh, someone like me. Well, I know it's nice to see you, but I wouldn't want to be you. No, I'd rather be myself. Though I can tell you've got your reasons, and you're a good one for all seasons. You're just a picture of good health. Oh, but you see, I've got my own things, despite the problems that they all bring. At least I feel like mine to lose. I'd rather fight and lose my own wars and get to close my own doors. At least then I'm the one to choose. Oh, this is on me, only on me, yeah, this is on me.
We all kind of did it.
Well, it's so very hard to be someone like me, yeah, someone like me. Oh, this is on me, only on me, yeah, this is on me. Well, it's so very hard to be someone like me, yeah, someone like me.
Okay, so we are back, everybody. Welcome back to the stream. And let me get these guys back on.
Important stuff.
Yep,
Unmuted.
everything.
Unmuted, unmuted.
Oh,
and
now
unmuted.
he's gonna know that we're.
Unmuted.
Yeah.
You missed out on
Now
all-
you missed on all the important stuff.
Did I?
Stop playing against him.
Yep. You did.
We-
You
well,
missed it
we
all.
think
we fixed all the problems while you were gone.
And then we take the,
Actually,
Yeah.
Dom Priestley solved the echo problem on my computer. So,
Oh, really?
Yes.
So what was it? What was going on?
He wasn't
I had
sending the audio to his headset. He was just.
I had to
having it.
flip the input and output, basically. So,
Really?
yeah, input is now my computer, and all the audio is going out to my headset.
Nice.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
because of that, he now fully agrees with the course that my mage has decided.
Right. He's like, I now totally am on board with all of that. Yeah, and also
technically I should-
Monkey and
technically I should agree with
Satobo and
Dom
Matt,
Boy.
you guys are riot. You're all riot, really.
But technically, I would agree with Domdor since he's the one who's actually solved the problem. But you know,
I see. Well, so welcome back, everybody, and we are going to continue on, keep on keeping on. So, what have you guys decided? What are you going to? What you going to do?
actually, Arv, if we could time travel a little bit backwards, since I have an hour to kill,
Yes.
I wanted to go and just kind of look in the doorway of over here and over these two areas.
Ah, yes, sure.
Not go in them, but I just wanted to see what's down there. Basically.
Sure, I can do that. Down here we have
Or yeah, whichever. That's
sort
great.
of a
Behind hallway
larger.
number 3.
Yep. We've got a room. It's like a room down there of some sort. You're not entirely sure what.
Okay.
And over this way, we've got more of a corridor.
All right. That's pretty much all I wanted to know. That's good. Okay.
Yep.
So,
Also a huge dragon right here, but other than that,
but he's sleeping obviously.
But
'cause
he's
he has
sleeping and he's quiet.
implements.
Yes, exactly. No. So yes, there you go. So what are you guys gonna do?
I think it would be prudent for us to sit in this room for another hour. Take the risk.
See,
have
I
a better
said-
chance of surviving the next fight.
Yep.
It's
I
either
said-
that, or we should probably like try to find some place to hide and take an actual rest. But I don't see us really surviving long with what we have left.
Well, I think we all agree we can't do this for 8 hours. There's just no way. They're going to come back in 8 hours, and this place is going to be swarming with freaking orcs and dwarks and everything else. So the other hour, try to get you guys a couple more spell levels. Anyone who wants to rest and be healed in the rest and be healed room, get a couple more hit points back, and then we probably move on. I think
like
we can
that-
spare 1 more hour.
It's like that scene from the Fellowship of the Ring where Aragorn's just like, by nightfall, these hills will be swarming with orcs. Boromir, get them up.
Exactly. Exactly.
All right, I'm going in this
So-
one. I need to
I'm
get my-
contemplating wearing the ceremonial plate armor.
Oh yeah, do it. Do it.
It
Do
looks
it.
most. By the way, the ceremonial plate armor, as you would have surmised, is all dwarven. It's true. It is all dwarven, not human, or orc actually. But and it looks to be, as you say, ceremonial in nature. But it is plate armor.
Except, are the Iron Axes going to be insulted that you're wearing their armor?
Exactly, that's the problem.
Yeah, so that's probably not going to be a good idea. Damn.
You can
Maybe
try it on
on
for
the-
dress up during this hour, though. Hopefully, no one shows up.
You're walking
Everyone
around.
else is doing something. You're like, I'm just gonna play this.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
You're like
Dom,
hearing
Dom,
this rumbling noise outside, and you like poke out the doorway, and you see me like naked, like a plate armor.
Then
Yeah,
there's-
and
I
then
was just
you-
thinking about
you actually
like
see a dancing
and a
around.
sachet halfway across the room, like in your
Yeah,
armor.
I was gonna say he's dancing in the room. I feel pretty. I feel pretty. And I did.
Okay,
Stop
well,
and stare at each other for a second in a moment of pure awkwardness, and then we just go back in our respective rooms.
We never
Yeah,
speak
so
of this
Dom-
again.
Nope,
Someone
this
look in
didn't
the,
happen.
Someone look
Dom,
in
are
this
you
room.
hanging out in the main room and just like comforting the orcish dwarkish kids? Is that what you're doing?
Yeah, while I was resting, yeah.
All right. Well, this next hour, because obviously if there was anything in here, it would have come out and gotten us by now. I'm actually going to actually check out what's in this room down here, Arv.
Okay. So the room that's down there. All right.
Yeah, because come on, we had fire and screaming and yelling, and anything would have been there would have come out and got us.
Spend this whole second hour exploring, just getting the layout of the area.
Yes.
Well,
Checking for,
Well, that's true. Actually, that's a good point, kind of.
because you could run around. You could just literally run if you need to. Run back to us.
Can you look
That's
inside this room to see if that kid's alive?
true.
He just seems to be continually lying there. You notice. So he's just lying there. However, you do know something a little bit strange about it, and if you let's see, roll a wisdom check for me, Smil. Okay. You are able to determine the thing that seems a little strange to you is he's dead, obviously. Normally, when corpses die, when people die and become corpses, things begin to happen to them after death. They begin to, after a while, their bodies grow rigid. After a while, they will, maybe start
Decomposition.
smelling a little bit or get cold or something like that. But you do not notice any of that in this case. Now, in fairness, you've only been there for an hour, but it's as if he looks exactly the way that he did when you first put him in the room to begin with.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Holy
So he will keep
crap!
lying there.
So that means if we
Thank you,
got
Parn.
someone who could raise him, they could probably raise him theoretically. Maybe.
I'm thinking that we like when we're done with this campaign, we should come back and he's gonna be like this ultimate lich, and we're like, oh crap, I didn't see that coming. Like, let the dead rest without worry. He'll come back, but
I just think he's not going to rot. That's all.
he'll be possessed.
But like you said, it is only an hour. That's true.
Yeah, exactly, Thor. The bodies don't just disappear and leave loot behind. Exactly.
Damn.
Okay, so let's see. Down below,
Yeah.
where Cade is currently looking, you guys, or you are able to see that 7 large trunks, carved from white marble, have been pushed against the walls of this room. And that's pretty much all that is there.
Really?
Yes.
7 large white marble trunks.
Yes.
Trunks.
Trunks.
Not tombs, trunks with
Trunks.
like lids and stuff.
That is correct.
Well, I mean, really.
I mean, now that
Well
I-
then.
Look, someone's got to take a look at them and make sure there's nothing lurking inside or something like that.
Certainly,
it's,
you're doing it for the good of the group, I'm sure.
Absolutely. Come on. Wait, so is this... all right. So you're not... Okay.
As you walk away, mysteriously, 3 words saying 7 white trunks
White
materialize
trunks.
on the floor.
These labels keep appearing. It's so strange.
Amazing. Yes.
These are unmarked. They're just white marble. No
That is correct.
Inscription, no runes.
They
no
are closed.
nothing.
They have lids on top of them, but they are right, unmarked as far as you can tell. There don't
Are
seem
they
to be any
hinged
locks
lids?
built into the lids, into the trunks either, but there are definitely lids on them. And the
Is
lids
it-
are
they
heavy.
Are they hinged lids or
No.
yeah? I can't even move them.
Well, you might be. No. It looks like you might because there's actually grooves on the underside of them, so you might be able to move them. But definitely, you'll have to make a strength check to do it.
You're hilarious.
Well,
Hey, Dom.
I'm resting. What?
Yeah, you're not asleep. You're not asleep. So there's 7 white marble trunks down in the room below us. The lids look heavy. Do you want to come check them out?
No.
no.
Lost. Unless you want it buried under tons of rubble.
Well, there's no
Let me
signs
get my
that-
chisel and.
Yeah, there's no signs to chisel away, so I think the room is safe. All right, fine. Spoil sport. I'll go look at it myself. Okay, I don't know how I'm going to do this, but I'm
Don't
going
forget to tie the rope.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, go ahead and make a strength check for me.
Yeah.
Every time you don't tie the rope, bad things happen.
Let's see. I got to do my strength at -1.
Okay.
Yep. There we go. Kablamo.
You're like.
Yeah, not a chance.
Oh, I threw out my back. Oh God.
I told you.
Hernia.
Tie that damn rope.
I'll have to wait till Samil comes up.
The lids.
he'll open it.
The lid defies you.
I got it.
Yes.
coming.
He'll help me.
All
He'll help
right.
me.
So
loot.
hold on a second. At the moment, you don't know that you're not there. You have no idea.
That's
this is
true.
going
Yeah,
on.
the hour's not up yet.
At the moment, you were hanging out in the room. So.
So wait, this room continues on? Is that what I'm hearing?
It goes
can't
farther
move
off to the west and maybe extends into something else. But I'll come back to you in a second.
Okay.
Over the course of the hour, go ahead and roll another D4 for me, Samil.
Yeah.
I really like the image of this as a dwarven spa, by the way, with you guys in your own separate rooms and like.
Did someone say that?
No, it's just my
That's
thought.
that is funny. That is
You
funny.
regain another 3 hit points, Samil, if you're able to. And now for let's see. Let's start
Always
with
able
Jeannie
to.
first. Jeannie, go ahead and roll for me. 4-sided die again.
Already.
Hey, Dondor, how many hit points do you have?
47 of 54.
Same.
Okay, so Jeannie, you get a level 1 spell back that you have used up.
Take another magic missile.
We're like brothers, Dom.
Okay, now Salil, same for you. 4-sided die.
We're like twins. You said
47
you're Arnold
points.
Schwarzenegger. I'm Danny DeVito. Is that right?
3.
Twins, man.
All right, you get one from 3rd level, 2nd level, or 1st level. Your
Hello,
choice.
fireball.
You were polymorphed when you
Nice.
were a week old.
Or you were.
All right, Fing.
I'd be all right actually being a dwarf. That'd be cool.
So Lil, why don't you roll for Fing since he's got the 4-sided up?
Do you even lift?
Sure. This is for Fing. Of course, it's not that.
He gets a 4th level spell. Okay, no, he gets a 4th or 3rd or a 2nd. He doesn't have 4th, but 3rd,
All right,
2nd,
so
1st.
he's full now on spells. He's
Okay.
back to-
Sweet.
Fing is? Oh, awesome. That's great.
Okay, now the other thing I want to mention as well is that you guys, about towards the end of the hour, you begin to hear a deep bass thrumming down from down below, like.
We should have
it-
ran when we could.
It's now the thrumming doesn't sound like voices per se. It just sounds like
Like
some,
war drums returning home. Yes.
no,
okay.
something. I mean, you're not sure, but it's definitely something that seems to be like, this low, barely audible, but you definitely feel it a little bit.
Like a special delivery of trouble.
What's up, Sundare? Maybe.
All right, let's get out of here, man.
Yeah.
Can I peek around that corner real quick just to see what's?
Real quick, yes.
It'll be. Yeah.
You'll be happy to know that the corridor extends downwards.
Of course it does.
Go, 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 go.
No. We got chests to loot, man. Come on.
All right, right here?
Yeah. So you see these 7 white marble trunks pushed against the walls of the room.
Yeah,
Shamil.
boy.
I don't see him.
Well, he does. Okay, see the label?
Oh, Theater of the Mind, right, sorry.
7 white trunks. This is right there. No theater of the mind. Right words, right there. See?
Oh, the words.
It's
okay.
like Zork. You're liable to
Literally
be equally bad and
7
grew.
white trunks.
Yeah.
Can I open them?
You can try. You're going to need to make a strength check because there are.
Okay.
Listen.
You can
Yeah,
do
I
it.
bet I do.
I just thought that was a Snow White joke with all the dwarves around.
16.
Booyah.
16, yes, you were able to lift it. It is heavy, but you lift it off, and inside you actually discover
Doom. Oh, sorry.
your own end. You discover in there 9 torches. There are torches like lining the bottom of it. And so yes, and it's a pretty large trunk. Like it's large enough if you emptied it out, you could probably contain like a bunch of people in them. A couple of medium people or whatever. Like you could. It's a fairly large trunk.
Sounds boring. I'm going to put the lid back on.
Okay.
Wait, whoa, hold on. Are these torches like anything? They're just like
All right,
ordinary.
I'm going to wait for the halfling to go in, and then
Hey.
They look like normal torches to you.
Screw it. Put it back on. Whatever.
I'll take one out. I'll take one of the torches out.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
Someone want it?
Next one.
I don't want it.
Pfft.
Oh, that's right. We got 7 of these. Oh.
Yeah, 6 more to go.
Second one.
Oh. All right. Workout of the day.
That's right.
17.
Booyah! There you go.
You lift it successfully, and inside there,
If there's all torches, I'm gonna be really pissed.
you find 14 torches.
Are you serious?
Yes.
Can we
Okay.
write on the side what's in each one? Is that...
Label it.
You'd big like red paint. 9 torches. 14 torches.
No,
I'm
light a
serious.
torch, let it burn out, and then in the soot, 7 torches.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, wait a minute.
99
Don't dwarves
bottles
have,
of
like,
beer on
don't
the
dwarves
wall.
have like infravision?
Yeah.
Dom,
Yeah,
you, have you can see in the dark, right?
So can I?
Yeah.
Yeah. So why do you need what the frick?
Well, let me,
Remember,
let me
orcs are
point
here
out
too.
that the chamber you guys were in also had torches on the walls all around it.
What the?
Some rooms are
Yes,
magically
because
dark.
they're totally going to live in the dark, all the time.
Yeah. Well, if you can
14.
see in it, you don't really need them.
What about some rooms are magically dark?
35 torches.
No, not 35 torches. 12 torches.
All right, that's chest number 3. We're going for chest number 4.
For
Yeah.
a total of 35 torches.
Ooh.
All right, I pulled a muscle. I'm going to go again. Here we go.
Ah, you
I'm
were
going to
ins-
use my left arm this time.
You were unsuccessful in opening it.
12.
You are still unsuccessful in opening it, and
15.
you're like, you finally. This is also making a tremendous amount of noise every time you're like, scrape, oh no, scrape.
Well, if our battle didn't bring anyone, I'm not worried about this per se. So
You lift it open, and you discover 20 torches.
gotta be kidding me. All right,
Well,
hold
we're
on.
getting incrementally
wait,
larger. Okay.
Before you close this one, I'm gonna dig in and dig around in them. There's nothing underneath. It's just torches, right?
I closed
Looks
it. I'm
like
serious.
Justin-
Dead serious. I closed it.
Before he lifts it back out, I would. Very
All right, am I gonna
funny,
I
Samuel.
guess satisfied.
I'm going to stab you in the groin next chance I get.
Just torches. Nothing but
That sounds very
torches.
thankful.
What the
Hey, Dom, you want
fuck?
to come open the rest of them? I don't have very much luck, so maybe a dwarven touch is what's needed.
I mean,
No.
this is how you guys
No?
store torches? Really? It's probably just torches than the rest of them, but dude, come on, you gotta finish it off.
All
We
right,
got 3 more to
I got
go.
2 more. 2 more.
2 more?
Okay.
Okay.
It's another 12. Nothing.
No luck.
Go again.
I want him to see him give himself a hernia.
Oh yeah.
Ooh, almost off the 20.
You start saying the Karate Kid montage theme. You're the best around, and no one's ever going to bring you down. Yes, that does it. And you discover 7 torches in there.
All right, last one. Oof.
off the
Sweep the
Oh, my
leg.
back!
Sweep the leg. What, Sensei?
There we go.
Sweep the leg. You have a problem with that? No, Sensei. No mercy. Okay, you open it successfully, and you find 6 torches in that one.
All right.
Wow.
It is
What a
Torch
waste.
Bonanza. Torches are us.
Yeah. Torch City.
Torch City. Yep. That is
Okay.
correct.
All right. Well, that was the big.
I did the right thing and say no.
The dwarves always do seem to come up short.
I got my workout, man.
Yeah, I was like, that
Wow.
was great.
Fair enough.
It was a
Fighting mage
deadlift,
just
too.
isn't
Monkey.
satisfying for me.
Oh, I assume you're asking why didn't the dwarves do that? Because I'm sure as hell not going to. That's all I'm going to say. So.
Yeah. Now you gotta watch Karate
Um,
Kid. That's right, Cinder. Yep.
All right. So after this hour, then we're going to move on. Correct,
Okay.
gentlemanski? The question is now where to go.
You deciding, aren't you? We're resting. Well, I'm on guard duty, but you're.
I'm saying the hour's up.
Yeah,
When
no,
the
you guys
hour's
are done
up,
with that
we're
hour,
saying-
so unless you wanna
right,
rest for another
exactly. Yeah.
Check that middle room.
So you definitely have branching corridors and rooms off here that you've already gone, and of course there's the overall suggestions that were made about where to go.
Right.
So
Were the kids calmed down? Are they calmed?
yeah, they seem to be somewhat calmed down, at least to the extent that they were, before. Not nearly as freaked out as they were before.
Can I ask them what that man was doing to them?
Oh yeah, that's right. Just traumatize them all over again.
They say so. One of them is like one of them says he just made us stay by him all the time, and he made us like get him water, and he says all this in Dwarvish, and he said he would teach us some magic spells, but he never did, and he always, whenever any of the dwarves came around, he always made sure there were a bunch of us nearby. I don't know why though.
Okay, that's interesting. Do you know where Corin is?
Who, the king?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's close. He's close, but there's someone scary guarding him though.
Can you point us where he is? Like, point which direction? Like,
I
which
don't,
exit?
I don't want. Is that man with the sword gonna hurt me?
No, he won't.
If you're lucky.
What happened to your friend was a tragedy. It was bad.
What's tragedy? Oh, bad? Does that means bad?
Sad bad.
So like, they kind of give you
Sad.
this weird look, and then they're like, "Oh, okay, hello, Parker."
And then I
oh,
come
all right.
flying out of the restroom with my sword.
Who was saying things
I
about
feel
this?
so alive!
Yeah. He's doing his way. He just walks over there. He's doing his stretches with it now.
Oh man!
Hey, I told the
Comes
kids to
running in.
move,
Don't call
man.
it a comeback. All right.
It looks like Samuel and I are going down this way.
Okay. So you guys going down, well, wait. Are you going down this way, or is Domdor? What is Domdor being led
I'm
by
still
them somewhere else?
yakking
Well,
with
do they-
kids. I don't know
do
what's
they-
going on.
Are you splitting
They-
the party?
Well,
Did they point the direction where Corin
No.
is?
Well, he says I can show you where it goes, but I don't want to go in there. It's scary.
No, you don't have to go anywhere. You can stay right here. Just tell us which way.
Head over into that middle room. I hear there's a nice
Like, do they
little
point
thing
in?
He goes.
What direction?
He walks
Do they
over
point
here.
like in that direction, or
He walks over here, and then he goes. He says, "You just go down here and go left at the first hall, and then it's the room right there."
Okay. Now you two stay right here and you don't move.
Okay.
You'll be safe. Just stay there.
come back and starve to death.
Pay no attention to the sounds that are about to happen.
Okay. Excellent. And then, so what you guys see is you guys off here see this, which is like that.
I'm making sure Samuel doesn't get killed, basically. Or at least I can run back if you get like hit by 12 suits of armor. I can run back and warn them, hey, there's big trouble down here.
Oh yeah.
So I got your back, buddy.
All
Don't
over
worry.
it.
Got
Yep.
trouble right here in River City.
All good.
Okay. All right. And then up here, you see what looks like a room with some rubble. And specifically what I'm talking about is there are
make
several
this map
granite
art?
beams that are helping to support the ceiling of this room, which appears on the verge of collapse. An ascending staircase in the eastern wall is choked with rubble and impassable.
Reminds me of something else.
Oh.
So let's go the way the little one said, guys.
Yeah, we might as well go talk to the kingy.
Okay.
Hey,
So go ahead and move your guys.
Because he knows what happens if he disappoints me. So
So go ahead and move your good aligned party right here. And
Can I do
I'm
it?
just gonna.
We're legally.
Or
Maybe
before we
allowed.
go down there, can I do a general listen check to see if anyone's like any other people are moving about or
can't get on.
other than
Yes, where are you doing that?
Hey,
Yes.
you get out of
Where are you
my
doing
way.
that?
from the center
There
here.
we go.
Like if I can hear any like noise coming from any of the directions.
I
other
like
than-
the setup of the icons right now because it looks like we just have Domdor riding on Samil. Like we're gonna go get him. We've become a
I've come to see the wizard. The wonderful. All right. So go ahead and make make a let's see. There'll be an intelligence check actually for me.
I forgot what it is. Am
I
I
saw
just
that by the way,
straight?
John. That was valiant attempt there, but
Oh,
Wow. All of a sudden, all the sound, you hear the worms moving in the walls. You hear everything. No, you do not hear, other than that low, like down, like very low sort of hum of some sort in the level
Yeah.
below you.
And we
I think the
fixed
orcs
that.
are practicing their didgeridoos.
Yeah.
either that or there's a dragon above us with indigestion.
All of a sudden, you hear midnight oil. Ba, ba, ba.
Oh.
How can we sleep? Okay. So that's all that you hear, but you do not hear anything specific on this level, like things coming or and again that strikes you as strange. There's been no guard patrols walking by, nothing
Yeah,
like that on this
they
level.
haven't come by yet after an
correct.
hour. I think they'd after an hour come to the ground and go, what's
Two.
going on?
After 2 hours.
Yeah, the
Sorry,
Tuvan throat
2 hours.
singers. Yeah.
So that's
Yes.
very odd to me.
Yes, indeed.
Should we keep going, I guess?
So you go in this direction.
Well, we're going, yeah, exactly. We might as well brace the king, I guess. Sort of. Kind of.
Okay, so you get to let's see.
I'd say get to there and just see what's
Now,
there.
this is where the kids told you that there was
Yeah.
something. So as you walk up right close to it, there is a hunched creature standing in front of a marble door set into an alcove. The creature clutches a rusted sword, is clearly undead, and wears a corroded metal skull mask that hides most of its face except for its hate-filled eyes. And,
All right, where is it? On that one or there?
it is right there, and as it sees you, it immediately moves forward to attack.
I shall name
Oh,
him
well,
Mr.
Someone throw the fiend treats at him.
So yeah, so it
If we
immediately
get
moves
him
forward to
smelling
attack.
like beer, he's doomed.
And let me just
Thing needs to do some turning action.
Freaking kids.
Well, they did say there was
that.
something really scary there, so,
Oh, that's true.
Why did you tell us about the scary thing you told us about? Why? Okay.
Why did you tell us the truth?
I would have gone with a lie. I would have accepted a lie and comfort.
Damn it! Hold on a second. Reveal more areas, so I can actually take the creature that I just put.
Does anyone else miss the days of the ARF drawings? 'Cause I kind of miss those days.
Kinda yes.
Hold on, let me make this area over here squiggle, squiggle, squiggle.
I just had this image of of Pee Wee Herman. Connect the dots. La 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 la.
Did
It
you
was
draw this
broke. It
map
was
art?
broken and
I could
ugly
do
as
it
all
again.
heck, but it had charm.
Yes. Connect Shark. Thank you for the follow, Droid424. Welcome to the Arvanauts.
Picture pages.
Did you make this map, Arv?
Yeah, sure. No, this is actually drawn from. I actually have been able to make some decent maps in the past, but no, this is actually taken from inside the book itself. And as I said, the later books don't rely nearly as much on maps. Period. You'll sort of see how that all works out when you get to the
Commando.
fifth edition ones.
So where'd you get this actual map from?
This was off of, I think, Cartographer's Guild. It's the official map. Like, basically, and since I already own the book, I mean, I bought it, you know.
Oh, so this is actually the picture in the book, I guess. And you just
Yes, although this is not the res version I would normally have liked.
Right.
I might have liked a higher version of it, but, like, yeah.
Interesting. Okay.
Yep.
It gets the job done.
Correct. Okay, so Dom, I'm going to move you up slightly because you were facing that guy. Okay, and let me see. How do we do on initiative, gentlemen?
Oh,
we didn't.
none of us
Yeah,
rolled
oh,
yet.
yeah.
You didn't say
Yeah,
initiative. You just said you move forward to attack.
I did.
so
I
we're
said.
like,
I said
"Meh."
attack. Did I not say? Oh, I said moves forward to attack. Sorry.
Wow.
Initiative. Beg your pardon.
Man, my initiatives are sucking. Good thing my attack rolls are good. But boy,
Well, thank goodness
course,
Dom was going first.
It's because you're building
Exactly.
up. You're building up with a Hadouken, John. Do not
That's
shoot
right.
up. Okay.
it's okay.
Mine would be the saddest little Hadouken in the world. Ha ha ha! Great frost.
Hadouken. Yeah, that's more like a Hadouken.
I'm perfectly content to stay where I am and snipe from a distance.
Okay. Good. Let's see what we got. We have got, let's see, Domdor gets an initiative. Oh, 14. Gradually rising from his earlier 13. Cade is like, oh my god, what is that? 8. Let's see, Samil is like, I like my pecs. 10.
Eating my chips.
Solil is like,
He's counting the pecs. He's like 10.
Five for you.
And Ginny has fallen over on his face and gets 6. So that's
He's
where
doing
we're
a
at.
pretty good job of smelling the wall right now.
It's like this wall will never damage anyone again.
These are
And
well
our
built
Foom
dwarven walls.
has
though.
an initiative of 14.
Let's see. Fing has 14.
Mm-hmm.
Alrighty.
But he has -1.
Bang.
+1.
Boom.
I guess I'm lucky magic missile's a seeker.
What is Fing's dexterity and what is your sod?
He's -1. He's 10. Sorry, 8. I'm 12 +1.
Okay. All right. Okay. So that means that the first person who is going to move for the fight today is going to be Domdor. You are up, sir.
Yay.
I'm contemplating either swinging or just waiting for Fing and then swinging type of thing. I probably think
But
it's
at
just-
Fing, swinging at Fing. I just want to be clear. I mean, either swinging at Fing or
Yeah, I'll just swing at it.
sorry about
Twice.
that. Thank you, Apple. Sorry, I was
Alright.
moving something. My bad. Sorry.
Hello, Mrs. Runner.
Inam says hello.
And gets a shout out. I see how this works.
Swing number 1.
I said hello like a gentleman. You all ignored her, you bastards.
Okay, 10 and a 20.
The 10 is a miss. The 20, the 20, natural 20, or just regular 20? 20 is a
No.
hit.
Cat off, please. 10 damage.
Okay, you notice that that does not. You hit it with a. What's the weapon that you're using?
Battle axe or great axe. Great axe.
Okay, great axe, and there's no other properties to it. Just great axe.
I believe
Right?
it's the Holy Avenger +5.
It's the destroying guard of King's
Hey,
Chamber.
hey,
City.
hey, let's not talk about Paladin weapons, alright? That's still a sore subject
Remember.
You remember
Is it
that?
a spider's bane?
for me. Oh, that's going too far.
There you go. So did you?
Such a trolly game, I swear.
So what did I just say? What did I just ask you? Oh yeah, is there? That's just an axe, right? Great axe.
Yep.
Okay. So you notice that it does not. You do hit it. You strike it a good blow. It doesn't seem to do as much damage as you would have expected, though. It seems to sort of like the cut is not as large in its body as you would have expected, which strikes you as odd.
I
Okay.
need +1 weapons.
Could I shift like here so he has to come around the corner to swing at me?
You can. Yeah, I mean he can still pretty much swing at you from there. You'd need to move another slot over if you were going
Okay,
to do
well,
that.
I'll just shift to there then, so
Okay.
it gives more space for everyone else.
All right, fair enough. That leads us to Fing.
Now, I think Fing would just literally walk in and turn undead because he wants to show it off.
Yeah. Yes, I can't argue with that logic. I agree.
Okay.
I just got to think how. So we have to choose how many dice. I would say 5d10. Would that be a good number? What do
Probably,
you think,
yeah,
guys?
that sounds reasonable. Let's go for it.
Lily tail.
All right, so yeah, it's Lily is harassing me for food right now. It's too early though. All right, so he walks up and does turn undead for 5d10. That's my guess.
Okay. So
So I'm just gonna roll the 5d10.
Dom, the only problem is you don't sound drunk enough when you're saying that. So
I know. We need
All right, go
food.
ahead.
It's food in chat. Food? No. Yeah. So just roll them first. So we get 24. Wow, that's a pretty bad roll. Okay, so if it's if it's half its HP, it's turned. Is that right? No, if it's less than its max.
if that number is less or more. Yeah, let me.
wouldn't it make sense that you have to out-roll it? You have to do more than maximum?
As an action, you present your it has hit points equal to or lower than the total amount you rolled is turned. If such a creature is hit points equal to or lower than...
Yep. Is that max hit points, though? Or is it has max hit points or current hit points equal to or less?
It just says hit points, so
Yeah,
I'm assuming it's
assuming
current.
Okay. He does that, and he immediately turns and begins to try to move away.
Through the wall.
Yay! Then we all look at each other like, now what? We can't hit him.
I kind of like the image of this thing. Wait, what is this exactly? What?
We're not really sure.
But it can go through the wall.
Like, don't kill the
Because I would love it if it was trying to run away and was just scraping its face against the wall, like just running forwards.
Over and over again.
Get away.
Yes, it is correct. So it does. It is moving away. So Leo, you're up.
All right, we'll hit it with a Ray of Frost. Magic attack. 17.
Okay. That will hit.
All right.
Big tail.
7 total. Oh wow, I got 6 and a 1. All right, its movement speed is reduced by 10 until its next turn.
Okay, and how much damage?
7.
Okay. All right. That leads us to Samil.
punch
Chappy.
undead with fist.
It's the punch undead with fist skill. Dear God. All right.
It'd be great if you could punch it with its own fist. Just rip it right off and punch it.
Ow, my own fist punched myself.
It hurts my pride as much as my face.
Why
great.
punching yourself? Why punching yourself? Why punching yourself?
Ow. Okay, go ahead, Smil.
Just for the record, I am right behind Thing. So what is the... I want to play it by the book here.
Oh, and actually, right. So the minute when you do that, by the way, when you hit it like that, it turns around hissing at you, and it's no longer running away.
When Solil hit it, or
Position,
when?
or-
Yeah,
when
which hit?
when it took damage from Salil.
Okay,
Ah,
that'd be
okay. So yeah, done pissed it off.
So
Oh,
yeah,
goodness.
The turn undead only works until it takes damage, at which point it turns around.
Well, at least it stood in the hallway for all of us to get nice and good range shots on it. Like,
Turn around. Yep.
and it's
Can I
a
get
little
over here?
colder, dead thing.
Not with Thing in front of you. You can't. Now you can try to basically shift next to him because there's probably enough room that you could probably slide him over, like that. Yeah. But you're gonna have very little room to maneuver, just so you know. And it is going to completely block any ranged guys from getting shots in on that side.
what if I go here?
You're not going to be able to do that because he's basically right next to the corner. So he can't, He's like, he puts the bar, like the arm bar,
All right,
Like,
so I
hey!
guess I'll switch to a bow and arrow. I don't know.
Okay. Or like I say, you can do a melee attack, but you're going to be blocking, to do it, you're going to be blocking them.
Go ahead and just smash the crap out of him.
Think so?
Yeah, if you can get in there and get your full attack and go for it.
All right.
I mean, 24 was enough to get it to move.
Okay.
So it's obviously not in the best shape for an undead.
An undead dude.
Mm-hmm.
19
That'll hit.
damage for hit number 1. 13.
Okay, that now again you're hitting it with just a longsword.
That's the vanilla two-handed sword I started this campaign with, man.
Great sword. Great.
Okay,
Because
so
loot has been awesome, Arv.
you do you do strike it solidly, but again it doesn't seem to be as hurt as much as you would have expected. Seems a little odd.
11.
That is a miss.
All right. Turn's done. Go for
Okay.
it.
So it looks at you, hissing.
Do I still
with
get a
hatred.
movement? Can I like move out of the way and let them?
No, you already did that, moving up to where it is, and
Frickin'
you're
thing.
also kind of slid into, next to it, and so
Okay.
it decides apparently that it's going to take out its wrath on you.
Sweet. Bring it, son.
Perfect.
And it's going to attempt to
Much better hit you than me.
attack you.
Oh, pile of hit points that you are.
Okay. All right, there we go. So let's see.
Hold on. John, say something.
Something.
Yeah, you need to refresh. You got your robot voice going,
Robot
sir.
voice.
I say keep.
Ah.
You can be the undead guy.
I would like to hack the Matrix.
Oh man. Okay.
I should use the whole cast out one time. I don't think you guys probably drive me crazy. So.
Okay, that is that does, let's see, an 8 is not going to get the job done, I'm guessing. An 8 against your AC is not going to hit, right, Smill?
Nope.
Not so much. Okay, that's all it does. It does, however, slide back after being turned around. It slides
Right.
back here.
What?
In front of the door.
Actually, I can still do it though.
All right, you are up, Cade.
All right. So
You're gonna have to move up closer because you're definitely not in range of it here.
I wish I was going to stay put. Yeah, no, I understand. No, I'm not doing a range attack. I'm using my impetus to get through these two.
Okay.
As in, whoop! There it is, and double shot of my sword and is it sword and sword? Offhand, yeah, my 2 swords.
Yeah, you're easier to get through those two.
You know, well, that's
Anyone
half
else
the
would have had
rules. All right, so
Just slide right under their legs.
you got it, man. Yeah, that was. If it was going to stay in the corner, I was just going to slide up with like, smile, you son of a.
Exactly,
like that.
Shatter. It's an undead bouncer. Exactly. You're not on the list.
Well, that's first attack's a 25.
That's quite a hit.
Let's see if I can kill it with just that damage. Sneak attack damage, sword, ka-chunk, because it's still within 5 feet. So no ammo. And that is 15.
Okay. And again, that's
Oh, that's right. It's not quite as much as usual.
right. However, that is still with the extra dagger or the extra sword thrust. You manage to you kind of rip out its rib cage, like falls open, like and then sort of falls over on its face.
Wow.
And does not move.
Oh yeah.
It
All
seems
right,
dead,
good job, guys.
or undead.
You know,
All right, someone jump on its skull.
Actually, I was going to sever the head just to make sure.
Okay, you can
I mean,
do that.
seriously, yeah.
That's fine.
Okay.
You smash it to pieces.
You sever
So,
the head,
no,
and now
actually, I'm curious. I want to open up that skull mask. Like, what's underneath it? Like, you?
yeah. So
It attaches to your face, and now you're cursed.
Yep. Exactly.
yes, exactly. So all that seems, it just seems to have this. All there is, it looks like just this skull mask that I mentioned before. It's just, but that's it. Like, I mean, it just seems to be a skull mask. It smells pretty bad. It's around the face of what was previously undead.
You. Okay.
But yeah,
So this thing was wearing, you said, like, it had a rusted sword and, like, a helmet.
and helmet and some studded leather, all of which looks like it's in fairly bad shape.
You.
None of it is in
so-
great condition.
And it's like its body's, like, desiccated and withered and all disgusting and undeady and stuff.
That is correct. Yes.
and
Doesn't
then
seem-
there's a cursory look really
But
goes,
it does have one thing on it, however.
Yes.
And that is there is a key hanging on its belt.
Well,
Yeah, not important.
yeah, let's move on. I pick it up, and gee, does it look like it'll go in that lock there?
There does seem to be a lock on this door.
No. Does the key fit?
Click. There is
Made my
indeed.
pick lock check there. I wiggle. Oh, it works.
The old keep the key on the guard outside the door trick.
That's quite a trick.
Okay, so
I said back and let the warriors go first, by the way.
And I
Oh.
would have
I've done my job for tonight.
Dwarves.
okay.
I will step forward.
Just check L for Lich.
All right. So how are we doing?
Yellow.
Who's opening up?
Sunder, that's good stuff. My great evil.
Lyra Jenkins.
Funny.
All right. I will be using intimidating shout. Okay. So right. So you guys are going in the door.
Yeah, the warriors are. I'm not. I'm stepping back.
The warriors are.
Yeah.
The warriors. Yes. Okay. All right. In that case.
I mean, Dom or somebody, I'm sure, is going. Oh, I guess the mage is.
I guess
rushing
they're already in. Woohoo!
What else?
I wanted to Leroy Jenkins it a bit, but that's not actually my movement. I just
All right.
wanted to.
Here's what
be
you guys
revealed.
see. The dusty room. This dusty room contains furnishings fit for a dwarven king. Most of them carved from marble. They include a bed covered with a stuffed leather mattress, a trunk adorned with painted frescoes of dwarven warriors, a table, a cushioned chair, 2 matching wardrobes, and a polished desk with a matching stool. There's an impressive dwarven great axe which is mounted above the desk, and set into the middle of the far wall is an iron safe. Walking in a circle about the room is a gaunt dwarf, dressed in cobweb-covered robes that have long since gone out of style. His shoulders are hunched like an owl's, his long white beard drags on the floor, and his bald head is speckled like an egg. Numerous rings adorn his knob-knuckled fingers, and a weighty amulet shaped like a bejeweled golden treasure chest hangs from a silver chain around his neck. He appears to be mumbling to himself quietly.
Kill it with fire.
Boom.
Scorching ray.
He's paying absolutely no attention to you.
Damn it.
Good. Scorching ray.
I'm gonna walk in. I'm gonna walk in and just stand there and stare at him and see what happens.
Okay. He wanders around you, and as he wanders and he says, you hear him say, "A king should have a thick, weighty beard."
All right, Dom, ready to become king?
I
Am I getting sound of what I just said?
You
back to
faded
me?
out for me for a minute.
Oh.
So
oh, we moved around. Okay, reconnected. I think we're
Looks
all-
like Siri's dropped.
I dropped?
I see him right here.
Somebody dropped for a minute.
Having our nightly weird tech thingy.
Siri's in the
I'm
DM
back and everything's
spot on my
fine.
screen.
All right, hang on a
Oh
second.
yeah.
I really wish I could arrange those portraits on the Roll20. It'd make it so much easier.
Yeah, it's feedback coming from Cade.
There's
like
feedback
our
coming
stream.
from Cade regardless.
Jeez.
Our stream's not muted or something.
Sounds like TV or something.
Yeah, it's like a
Hashtag
stream or
Mac.
something.
Are you listening to the stream and us?
Yeah, it sounds like you're listening to the stream, John. Also, is that true?
Oh, yeah, I was because I had to catch up on what you were saying. So
Okay,
I'll
okay.
turn it back down now. There we go. Okay, better?
Yes.
Yes,
Okay.
that's what it was.
Yeah, I just didn't want, so I didn't sort of redo the description, so that's why.
All right, let me just take care of Samil here, and we'll be all set.
Take care of business.
I'm going to demote Samil out of the DM's chair.
Man, you guys do not want me as a DM.
You are not DM.
No, I don't.
Okay.
You are absolutely correct. I don't want that at all.
I do not want that.
No, we're on the same page.
All right, they were back. They were back. Okay, we're back to normal. Yes. So you heard that. So you heard what he said, right? The
Yeah, the bent guy, owl shoulders, white beard, mumbling about his beard, as I understand, right?
that's correct. And this was Domdor. You were just staring at him, right?
I'm like in the middle of the room, just staring at him, see what happens. Just wanted to
So does he look like the king of Gondor when he was under the spell of Worm Tongue and he's all white and fucking
Yeah,
pasty and everything, pretty
what I'm
much?
trying to.
You know, is that our pretty much what he looks like, kind of?
Yeah, he definitely looks pretty. Hold on. Oh, my God. Why would you put that there? Really, why would you put that there? There we go. Hold on a second. Move into the large room so I can shrink him to a rational size.
Ah!
Oh my god!
One of these days, I'm going to put that in there, and it's not going to change.
Yeah. You better be higher level then.
He's a decent-sized dwarf, by the way, but he's gaunt, as I said, and he wanders around. And then at one point, he comes right up to Domdor, and he stops. And he looks at you, and he says, "I slew death with my great axe, I shall not miss his hollow face. And then he walks around you.
This is their king. Really?
That's a good
Okay.
sign.
Now I'm going to call for Salil or Ginny or both, and see if they can detect any. If you guys can pick up any kind of
I've got magic and forbidden.
curse on him, or actually we can see if Thing might know. Thing,
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. Get the cleric up there.
the cleric as well.
All right. Which what stat do you want, Arv? Or what skill?
So tell me what you guys are trying to do. What are you trying to figure out?
I'm probably looking at forbidden on him, but maybe magic as well.
To determine.
Like, I'm just trying to, I'm reading the situation, trying to figure out what's wrong with him, whether he's just been trapped in this closet for a long time, or if there's something a little bit more occult going
Is he
on.
affected by a magical curse of some type?
Okay, if you're
Yeah.
going to do that, then why don't you try? You can try maybe a detect magic. For me, try a magical lore then.
Magical lore, okay. Intelligence or wisdom?
This would be intelligence.
All right. 31.
You recognize that his grandfather was once possessed. No. Yeah. I mean, you don't detect any magic. You do detect a faint thing of magic, sort of in general. There's definitely some magic somewhere in the room, or generally in the room. But you don't necessarily. I mean, you don't detect magic on him specifically. Demonic possession and all that stuff isn't necessarily in your line, but you don't sense that. And by the way, while you're sort of looking at him, you hear he comes up and he says, "What is a king without a crown? Damn you, Derval, you thief, you sack of wine!" And he wanders off again.
Is this a sack of wine? Let me see.
Okay.
Yeah, a sack of wine. It'll
Tonight we dine on basilisk eggs. Tomorrow we send the devils of Dragonspear Castle back to hell.
He's crazy, let's stab him.
Yeah.
Can I roll to see if Thing can detect any kind of possession by?
You would need to have something specific for that, but I mean, if you want to do like a religious lore, you could.
Yeah,
see
that's what I
that-
meant.
Yeah, if you could try to do a religious lore, but again, it's not really directly connected to possession per se. But
So that would be plus. Is it int or whiz for something like that?
wisdom for that.
Oh, 16.
But he has a plus 14. Wow. But I mean, there's no way to tell. I mean, yes, there have been people who have been possessed, before, whether there's some religious ceremony or something like that. But he's just, wandering around. There doesn't seem to be anything specific that he remembers.
Hey, Dom.
Alright.
Why don't you? They told you the name of the guy who's supposedly possessed him. Why don't you call him by that name and see if you get a reaction? Kirtle something?
He says, "I can't attend a banquet in this nightgown. Vaughn, you spineless weasel, where are my clothes?"
Wait, did they say he was possessed by someone? I didn't.
Yeah, the dwarf actually said, like, the necromancer named Kerr something or other. What was that name, please? I'm sorry.
Yeah, that they thought that there was a Curvin, I think I said.
Yeah, that sounds familiar.
That it supposedly possessed him. Keep in mind that Fergus, Kelthus, sorry. Kelthus was the name of the guy, but that was Hilness's theory. Fergus thought he was nuts, but
Yeah, well, either way, but try the Kelphus. Is that what you said?
Kelness.
Kelness. Try addressing him like Kelness and see if you can talk to Kelness.
It's
worth a shot.
I'll just say, Kelness. I'll just say that loudly, directed at him. See what happens.
Okay. So do that again. So say what? Do that again.
Kelness. I'm just gonna say Kelness.
Okay.
See what happens.
When you say Kelness, he looks up at you, and he looks at you and stares at you, and then says, "A necromancer once tried to test me. I ate his liver with some fava beans and a nice Chianti."